Hello and welcome to this week's tarot reading for all the fixed signs, that being Aries, Cancer, Libra and Capricorn. I hope this finds you well. I trust you will use your own intuition as your primary instrument of resonance. Leave behind what does not reverberate. Tarot does not tell the future. The only thing that determines your future is how you react, reflect and respond to the messages herein. So for this week, I am dividing the readings up into fixed, mutable, and cardinal. And of course, this reading is for cardinal signs, being at the major turning points of the year. Major seasonal turning points of the year: Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. And we are literally only a couple of days away from the equinox, the autumn equinox, and I am oh so jealous of all of you in the northern hemisphere, where you'll be enjoying the turning of the seasons and the leaves and all of that beautiful stuff. We don't get that much here in Australia, if at all. We have evergreen trees. But anyway, into your reading, we have the Myth card, we have Uranus, the Five of Cups, Three of Wands, and Nine of Wands here. And of course, turning to Uranus, something dynamic, something electrifying has come in and maybe has short-circuited what you are doing. There's a little bit of delay, there's a little bit of loss, spillage, some casualties maybe with the Five of Cups and the Nine of Wands. It could be that something kind of out of your control, not really has anything to do with you directly. It's not actually directly happening to you, but it's happening to somebody on your team or someone in your family or your household or your friendship circle. Apply it to any of these sorts of things, and you can't really go faster than your slowest person, if you get what I mean. Like you have to kind of take that break and just wait for them to catch up with where you're at, and it's kind of just putting a bit of a dampener on what's happening here. However, with the Myth card here, I feel as though there'll be a time after this event where you look back on it and you kind of laugh and you create like a story about it, or you create like a myth or a story. Not saying that it's a fallacy or a false story or anything, but you kind of embellish and you make fun, or you make this experience that's both painful for you and obviously the other person a little bit more fun here. But it's definitely a learning curve, a stepping stone to where you want to get to. And maybe it was just a matter of realizing, we had everything that we needed for the short term, but we really didn't have everything that we needed long term. Uranus is really coming in there and just giving this surprise, and all of a sudden you use up all your reserves for this surprise, and then you can't actually make it through the rest of what you need to do. Or you do make it through the rest, but it's a struggle because you got blown out with this one event. So I don't know if any of that really made sense. It should make sense. It's a message for somebody. But I think the worst is over, and it's almost you're at the point where you can define the ending as well. You're still writing the story in real time as well, so you can really create the ending. What happened on the journey, you may feel that's out of your control, or something happening to you, not directly by your hand, and now you're at the final kind of scenes, and you're like, all right, we gotta write the end of this story and make it a good one, because that was a hell of a ride. Maybe just also actually writing a story. Somebody is an author, or somebody is publishing some sort of hero's journey story, or you're reading a hero's journey. Something like that is just kind of coming through here. So I hope that is pleasurable for you to engage in and enjoy. But of course, Uranus being here in this reading, looking into your chart, seeing where Uranus is sitting, what house it's occupying, and then of course seeing where Uranus is transiting in your chart, what house, or any aspects that it's making to your natal chart, because that is where the surprise is going to be found. That surprise will show up in that house, in that area, to those afflicting planets near it or aspecting it, just so that you can be ready. But I really feel as though you might be in the middle of it by now. And you're at that point of writing the ending of your story. But nonetheless, look into where Uranus is and brace for that. All right, I think that's all I have for you this week for your reading. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.